Hey guys, I am redoing the blue in my hair. I'm still not doing that great physically, health-wise, but I'm holding on to a good attitude as best as I can. And while I have a brief window of energy, I'm going to be touching up the blue, bringing back the vibrancy of it. I've been dealing with extreme fatigue associated with stress-related burnout. I just feel like all the energy and strength has been sapped from my bones, and I'm having to run on reserve power. But that's the nature of stress. I'm recording. I love you. Love you most. That was my husband. But hey. Look who got a nice haircut. Very handsome.
She's mine.
But work has been going pretty poorly, honestly. We tried, but we're only getting a handful of orders in a whole day of being ready and waiting. So we're pretty tired, but we're trying to not let it completely kill our moods. And we're just focused on doing stuff around here to be productive, or at least distracted. Okay, starting to get a little better, more efficient with separating what I want to color and what I don't want colored. I saw my doctor, and my vitamin D levels are very low. So she is going to be sending over prescription vitamin D pills for me. And I'm trying to get a little more sun exposure here and there. But I think a lot of it is stress-related burnout. We've not had an easy financial time that lasted longer than a few months. And that's just how life is when you're a victim of identity theft and the thief works using your name and does a bad job. That's what happened to my husband. He's very skilled and very qualified for many, many different jobs. But some asshole stole his social security number, worked in the Vallarta supermarket in the town we live in, and dipped right before we had a chance to try and figure out who it was that stole my husband's identity. Those of you who have been following me or who have seen a handful of my live streams, you already are familiar with how my husband's identity did get stolen. And for those of you new here, I will just say that it makes life so much more difficult and painful when you have your name stolen and dragged through the mud. And when you're trying to get a new job, employers don't care if identity theft is why your work record looks bad. They just see your work record as looking bad, and they don't give you an interview or nothing. And that's what my very capable husband is going through. So if any of you guys could pray for the false work records to fall off and for his applications to be fruitful and leading to interviews, that would be very great. We're working DoorDash because that's all that we can do right now. And I am disabled with many health issues that ultimately require me to be very medicated on medical cannabis at all times. I suffer horrific back pain and hip joint pain, and it makes my mind go to the darkest place one's mind can go. But with the cannabis and my prescriptions from my doctor, I am able to keep going and not complain the entire time. But being alive is a challenge for me. And if any of you are dealing with similar struggles, I understand and I am praying for you. And I could use some prayer too. But otherwise, nothing really new going on with us. Just taking life one day at a time because that's all that we can do. But I seriously hope that life is going better for you guys. And if it's not, well, I'll be praying for you. Alright. My hair is separated and detangled. Now I can let this down. Put some blue in there. And some purple, I think. Yeah. Yeah, that'll work. We're having a little bit of chilly weather again. And so I'm taking advantage and wearing my comfy sweaters whenever I can. Alrighty, so we'll get right to this. I've been doing purple on the top half and had it fade to blue at the bottom. And it's been a pretty cool look as it's fading out. But I think I'll do it again. I don't like to use gloves unless I have to. Because I am on the spectrum and I find it more enjoyable for me to color my hair with these fun, non-damaging colors if I can actually feel it with my hands. I don't like feeling the glove separating my fingers from feeling the dye, because sometimes it will look saturated in one spot when really it isn't. But your skin doesn't lie about that. For those of you who don't know, I had already bought this hair dye for a steep discount. It's a strawberry leopard brand, and it's available at Sally Beauty and online. And their formulas don't hurt the hair or the skin or smell chemically. It just smells like taffy candy. And since I got them on clearance, it's very, very affordable for me to dye my hair until the bottle is empty. Okay. The neighborhood crows are having some drama, apparently. There's a few tall trees in my neighborhood, and we get these beautiful crows that love to nest up in there. And I find it funny when they're going off. I don't know how it is for you guys, but time has been a big stressful blur of major events. But the day is melding together. And it's not just because I'm on medical cannabis. There's been so much stress happening, so much horrible things happening. And I truly have had trouble keeping my days straight. Like, I'll have to check my calendar on my phone and be like, oh yeah, today's a Monday. I would like to know if it's been that way for any of you guys, or if I'm just the odd duck. Okay, so I saturated this pretty nicely. The smell is like a fruity taffy candy. And, it stains your skin just for a little bit. It washes out pretty well. There. Halfway done. Now the other side. It's funny when bottles make that noise. Okay, this is going nicely. Spreading well. Excuse me. Okay. Should be good. But for real though, I would like to hear from you guys and know if it's been a big stressful blur to you too, or if things haven't really changed all that much to you. Okay. Side looks pretty good. I love how easy it is to use the Strawberry Leopard brand. The reason I love it so much, well, there's a few reasons. Firstly, it's the fact that there's no harsh chemicals, and it's a really, really decent quality deep conditioner that just has the dye added to it. No developers or anything. Just a little bit in there. And, left. Okay. And I've been trying to keep my sanity, and life just doesn't seem to want to help with that. Oh, the second reason I love the strawberry leopard is that it's honestly fairly affordable. The price per ounce plus the vibrancy of the colors. I think I like it better than Manic Panic. Some of them are meant to be used only in the shower. Others can be used wherever. I'm gonna let my hair soak in this good stuff. Take a breather. I'm still heavily fatigued, but I'm using all the coping methods I know of to try and help fight that. And so I'm glad I was able to make this video for you guys. You'll now see me with my hair rinsed out and looking pretty. Alrighty, I've finished rinsing it out in the shower, and this is how it turned out. As you can see, the blue looks a little more easy to spot. The purple is very vibrant, and the rest of my hair, the red that was in it is fading away, but it's fading away nicely, so I'm very happy about that. I'm still feeling like crap, guys, but I'm gonna try and go live, but I can't make any promises of when it will be. When you get pounding headaches that just don't stop, and full body heaviness and fatigue, it's just being alive is difficult. So if you could please keep me in your prayers, I'd appreciate it. And I'll be praying for you guys and all that you're going through. But once again, this is my hair after using strawberry leopard, purple, and blue. Now both sides match, and my hair feels really, really nicely conditioned. I don't know if you could tell by the video quality, but my hair is actually really, really soft. I highly recommend strawberry leopard hair dye if you want to have fun colors. Well, I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna take it easy and try to live stream with you guys later. I love you all. I appreciate you all, and I'm praying for you all. Be good to yourselves and to each other, and I'll see you around.